Well, howdy! Here I am in my, it's good to see you all again. It's been a while. I've been a bit distracted lately. But anyway, I'm back again for my 14th instalment on my ISO solos. And things are pretty good in Queensland so far as the borders are now open, and Sunday, just a couple of days ago, we had our son Sean and his partner. I'm joined by, once again, by my beautiful, lovely wife Gail.
Hello,
Hi, Gail.
hi.
And Claire, daughter Claire.
Hello.
Third daughter Claire. There she is. Hi, Claire.
Hi.
Claire, you might remember, who's the one who requested, and God, Corrina, C-O-R-R-I-N-A, some time ago. Anyway, it's good to see them both here down in the magnificent surroundings of my recording studio. Okay, anyway, so our lovely son Tom and his partner Sean came up from just south of Newcastle and joined us for Kate, our daughter Kate's birthday on Sunday, and we had the whole family over. It's just fantastic, wonderful. Okay, so here I am, 14th offering, and I'm doing a number by Steve, call me Stevie, Winwood. Yes, the great Stevie Winwood, multi-instrumentalist, vocalist, composer, rock, pop, soul. Man, this guy described as a genius, a musical genius really, and a great an archive resume of musical achievements. You see, I'm doing a Stevie Winwood song, and quite a happy song, because my daughter Claire, yes, Claire, said, "Dad, you've already done 2 sad songs in a row. You've got to do a happy one." Didn't you? You said that, didn't you?
I did.
Yes, you did. Okay. So I'm doing a happy one. And the song is back in the high life again. Fantastic song. Now, Stevie Winwood, man alive. Gee, he was performing with his dad's band in a pub at the age, well, he certainly started his dad's band at the age of 8, playing the piano. And they had to turn him around because he was on a licensed premises, so it's back to the crowd. So they wouldn't immediately recognise that he was well underage. But at 14, he joined, or helped actually form, the Spencer Davis Group, which I always thought was an American group. Spencer Davis Group, Give Me Some Lovin', I'm a Man. And you can see these on YouTube if you're going. Fantastic voice, very soul type of voice, reminiscent of Ray Charles type of voice. He went on from there, oh gosh, Traffic, and with Traffic, which was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Blind Faith, which he formed with Eric Clapton late of John Mayall Blues Breakers, Cream of course, Ginger Baker, also of Cream, and who was the bassist? Who was the bassist for Blind Faith?
No idea.
Rick Gregg, that's who it was.
Thank you.
Okay, and they only did one album, but they also did a live performance in Hyde Park, 100,000 people for a free concert. But they only did one album because when they actually did a tour of the United States, the repertoire was quite thin. So people loved, and they ended up playing all the Cream songs. People loved that, but it really didn't go down too well in the end, with Eric Clapton departing the scene and really following the supporting group for Blind Faith, which was Bonnie and Delaney. You remember Bonnie and Delaney?
Yeah.
Remember Bonnie and Delaney? I've got a never-ending song of love for you. From now on, that's all I want to do. All right, okay, so Bonnie and Delaney. Okay, look, Stevie Wonder went on to do a lot of session work, a lot of compositional sort of work. Who did I say?
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, he's a great artist too, isn't he? Thank you. Stevie Winwood. All right, Stevie Winwood did a lot of sessional work. I don't think Stevie Wonder did a lot of sessional work. People were supporting him. Okay. And there was a big sort of gap between albums, and then when he had his great success, and Back in the High Life Again, which was his fourth album, which produced one, two, maybe three, certainly two number ones, and Back in the High Life, and of course the song I'm doing is Back in the High Life Again, which is the fourth track of this fourth album. And with Stevie Winwood, like he does in a lot of his other songs, he performs a lot of the instruments himself. Now, singing along with Stevie Winwood, singing along with Stevie Winwood, you'll hear the other voice harmonising with him, is James Taylor. Yes, that's the other voice you can hear. Okay, so it's James Taylor singing along there. So I'm doing that for you now. Now, Back in the High Life Again, or some of the other tracks, never reached number one in the USA, number one in England, number one in lots of other countries. And in Australia, where did it reach? I'll tell you where it reached. It reached number 87. Figure that out. Okay, so number 87. So anyway, phew. Now, the guitar is, once again, on my Emperador, the E string with 6 strings tuned down to D. Everything else is standard tuning. Whoops. Because this is tuned down to D, now I'm doing other chords such as G, A7, D, but they're sort of improvising really. So instead of having that finger up there, second finger on the 6th string for G, I take it off. So you've got D, and it's got the resonance of D, and got, which is a combination really of sort of a D augmented and sort of A7, A augmented, and I'm also doing, if you did the bar chord of G without the bar itself, and dulling down the 6th string, along with F and C, whoops, and a couple of the push chords. Push chords is when you go into a chord before it's normally expected. When you launch into a chord, you'll see what sort of push ahead. Doing some slide up A towards the end, and some other sort of improvised ones as well. Look, that's a long diatribe today. So here I go, my 14th installment for you. Hope you like it. Good or bad, Back in the High Life Again, finger picking again. And this is for Claire, who complained, of course, about me doing sad songs. Okay. That was terrible. I mucked it up completely, as I normally do. So I'll start again. So I had to take it easy, just to make the good times last. But when you're born to run, there's no time to just slow it down. So don't be surprised to see me back in the high life of town. But I'm out of town, I'll be back in the high life again. All the doors that closed one time will open up again. I'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched me once will take me in again. We'll dance, we're drinking, dance with one hand free. Take the world so easily. Oh, I'll be a sight hope that you're still out there and you're like you used to be. We'll have ourselves a time and we'll dance in the morning sun. We'll let the good times come in and we won't stop till we're done. We'll be back in the high life again. All the doors we closed one time will open up again. We'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. And we'll drink and dance with one hand free, take the world so easily. Oh, we'll be a sight to see. Back in the high life again. High life, high life, high life. Drummer goes military. We'll be back in the high life again. All the doors we closed one time open up again. We'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. And we'll drink and dance with one hand free, take the world so easily. Oh, we'll be a sight to see. Back in the high life again. Hey, thanks. Applause. First time, 14 songs. I get an applause. Very much appreciated. Thank you, darling Gail. Thank you, wonderful Claire. Was that happy enough?
That was lovely.
Hey! See ya.